Hello, hockey fans of all ages, shapes, and sizes. My little video, 2 minutes long from yesterday. Apparently, I'm disgusting or a cesspool, and I call bullshit on anyone saying that, including the Blackhawks right now, because this is an individual personal matter. It's a team incident, and anyone who is claiming it has anything to do with um, the was it did he say player and families? It's so contradictory and stupid and projecting. I call bullshit on everything. Something serious happened when you drop a $4 million Hall of Fame player, or maybe doesn't make the Hall of Fame now because of whatever the fuck happened. Um, I want to say that this video is very strong, and I want to also say that are we a society that we can't joke about things? Obviously, if the alleged is true, then it is pretty repulsive, and if he's fucking a married woman or like whatever, like there's something here that is so deep that you don't drop a Hall of Famer to waivers and terminate their contract. Like um the Blackhawks are supposed to be turning over a new leaf, and we're all transparent now, and I call bullshit on everything. And yeah, like I'll put on my tinfoil hat. I was laughing the other night about myself and making light of players being young and playing minor hockey or whatever and being idiots, and we all grow up and learn from mistakes. And yeah, obviously, um I do attempt to be serious in my pod about players and issues and trades, and I want to make it very clear that I'm in the game of speculation. I speculate on trades and what's going to happen, and I act like a GM, or I give my commentary like a commentator, an analyst would. And I fully respect any journalistic organization like a TSN or Sportsnet or whatever, like, that doesn't want to comment on it because you're reporters. If you're a sports reporter, you're waiting for all the facts to surface before you're going to say or make any comment on speculation. Now, I feel that's the thing with the internet or whatever. And yeah, like there's a lot of tinfoil out there. There's a lot of half truths and a lot of bullshit. Half of what's said is complete garbage on the internet. But you know, somewhere in this big pile of turd, there's a rose, and something's going on here that it doesn't make sense. And people, reporters, whatever, can project as much as they want and say, oh, it's a cesspool, you're disgusting if you want to commentate on it. And it's like I'm just kind of laughing, and like I'm not even really taking it personally because I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can speculate on anything. Like I'm not in the NHL. I don't work for the league. I'm not under contract of oath or conduct or anything. Like I can say whatever the fuck I want. I'm a free human being. So I guess this is probably my most serious or language probably filtered pod that I've ever done. But I want to say that yeah, like if I did think about it, and I was laughing, and the content is really serious. So I do want to say that if the allegations are true and things, it's reprehensible, right? Obviously behavior, but it's like on the other side too, like there's comedians out there and there's commentators, and they're going to use content and make jokes of things, and like that's the thing, right? It's like, are we a society that can't have fun and joke? And obviously when the truth comes out, like this is what I think. If you're an organization that says you're transparent and you're not going to tell people what actually happened, then it leaves it up to speculation. So like what do you want? Like, give me a friggin' break. So, I guess, shame on so many different people on this these grounds, and I won't let anyone project on me that I'm being a cesspool or whatever. It's just like I know my role in this whole thing. I'm going to speculate. I'm going to talk. I'm going to be an analyst, a commentator. That's what I try to stay away from politics now, but that's what political commentators do. They talk about hard issues and speculate and make jokes and laugh at ironies and stupid shit. So I do want to say that I don't accept the behavior, but I can make a joke if I want about a situation if nobody's going to tell me the truth, and it is kind of ridiculous. And I'm talking about some of my experiences growing up, where as a player, like the rat tail or the tapping somebody on a butt and saying good game or whatever. I'm trying to make light of this situation because it sounds like something very, very, very serious happened. And like, I can't even really like, I totally believe that him being Kyle Davidson, the GM of the Blackhawks, I believe him saying or projecting like this has nothing to do with the players and the families, and calling everyone disgusting. To me, that's an over. Like, whenever somebody does that, it's an absolute cover. It's a misdirection. So there's some truth in the layers of all this, of what's happened. And I wouldn't even be surprised now if what people are speculating is actually true. So this happens anywhere in life. People will lie to your face. They'll misdirect you. They'll tell you little lies, or they'll project something onto you that they're doing. This is what happens when you become unwoke and you've gone through 3-4 years of complete bullshit, upside down world. You can see through a lot of this bullshit. So from all the respect in the world, I'd say, to Kyle Davidson, I respect him for keeping it an internal matter and not talking about it. I disrespect him for, saying this is egregious, like you're disgusting for even suggesting this. If you don't tell us what happened, that's exactly what we're going to fucking do, is suggest like what happened, because it's kind of funny, or like in a very childish way. It's kind of ridiculous and outlandish to drop a Hall of Famer onto waivers. So what are you going to think, right? Anyways, that's enough. This was probably one of the harder ones I've had to do, and I know I don't have that many people come and watch my thing. I don't know what my stats are on IG if I get more reach there, but this even thinking about this might impact other broadcasters or professional journalists that I talk to. It's just like, you can ride the line, you can not comment about it, you can not make fun or make jokes, but I want to be very clear. There's two aisles here. It's aisle one is you're a reporter and you report on facts and things that come out as factual, or you're a commentator and you make some jokes and you have some fun and you speculate, and you have every right to do that too. So there's a place for both, and I have all the respect in the world for people who stay in lane one and they report on the facts and stuff, and they don't want to talk about these kind of things. So I'll step in the deep water and try to swim.